Hello everybody, my kids want to draw again. Everybody wants to draw. Make photos, make videos. Reflect with pictures his everyday life, his experiences, his feelings. From prehistoric time, people had the urge to depict what they saw, to express their feelings, their experiences. Let's draw something similar. I have identified 4 main steps which help one to depict an object, to represent an object. The first one is the outline on the piece of paper. It's a question of composition. The second one is the building up in geometric shapes of the object, which helps us understand the 3-dimensional form. The third one is light and shadow. And the fourth one is working out the tones and the details. Those 4 crucial building blocks of a drawing or a painting are carried out with lines and planes. What I do is start and very quickly decide whether I will go on or throw away the piece of paper. It's no use to insist if something doesn't look like working from the beginning. This looks good. The outline is sitting well. Many times I neglect the importance of geometric shapes, and then I'm obliged to abandon the piece. I'm happy with the geometric shapes, and I'm now turning to the light and shadow. Finally, I work out some details, not too many. I want the sketch to look fresh and in motion, dynamic. The best way to improve is to exercise every day if possible, or invest, in any case, enough time. One recommendation would be 1 hour a day. Experiment and look how other people do it. This would be the second proposition regarding how to improve. I started now the second drawing, which is the Rhino. You see very clearly that I'm doing the outline so that the whole object fits well in the framework of the paper. And I'm working this in more detail with geometric shapes. This gives me exactly and immediately a feeling regarding the volume, the 3-dimensional volume of the Rhino. I don't mind about the lines interacting. Even more, I think this is very helpful. It gives the drawing a dynamic look. Now I'm working the light and shadow, the surroundings. You always have to decide where the light comes from and then work those planes. And now I'm doing the details. and deciding on some tones which will help the whole drawing look more interesting. I always prefer to stop too early than too late. Look how I start the third drawing, which is the hunter. The face, which is quite difficult, I work in shapes, geometric shapes, and immediately it gives me a good feeling of how it is composed. In the same way I work the other parts of the body. There's always geometric shapes which help me not to make only lines, but to understand the three-dimensional shape of the body. And now I'm starting with light and shadow. The light is coming from the left, upper side. So it's quite easy to decide which parts will get darker. I'm working in small planes so that the drawing looks more detailed. This is now the last phase, which is tones and details. I had to work the hand again, and I'm happy that I succeeded in doing so. Otherwise I would have to throw away the whole drawing. The question is when to finish, when to stop. And the answer is when it looks good enough.